Guys, hello? Hello? Don't tell me it works. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Seriously? No way. No way it works. Okay guys, amazing. It's a miracle if this works. Completely confusing stuff, guys. YouTube created 3 streams. Does it work? Works. Does it work? Does it work? Oh wow, it works. So YouTube created 3 streams. One of them is live. Okay, that's cool. That's the one you should be watching. That's cool. Okay. Insane. Okay, I explain you what happened. So I created the stream, nothing showed. I created it again, nothing showed. I thought weird. I'll start again. It showed. Now, but then it showed again all 3 streams. And also no, I cannot delete them. Also, they are not seen. They are not shown in my system. You know, it's really weird. Okay, I will open the control room on the other laptop. They are just not shown. It's really weird, honestly. Totally weird, guys. Thanks, Raga, for your super chat. Appreciate it. Very odd. Let me see here if it's shown. Live. Wait, what is this? Okay, wait. What is going on here? There are 2 streams. Okay, wait. This I can delete now. Okay, delete forever. We're getting somewhere. I'm going to delete all the unnecessary streams. I'm going to delete this stream as well. Guys, it's going great. I'm going to look at some chess. 290 IQ, by the way. 290 IQ. Did the test. 290 IQ, not more, not less. There were 300 points. I was so dumb. I made a mistake at the first one. I was thinking it's a test question, and I just clicked there. Like I saw it's Antarctica, so it's just continent, but it's actually Antarctic Ocean. Very dirty there. Very dirty. Wait, I will go to one of my streams. I have 2 streams now running. One is public, one is private, and I will end this one. I'll end one of them. Okay, and now I have only one stream, I think. I have only one stream. Wait. Let me see. Is it still working? Guys, sorry, some issues with this YouTube. It's nonsense. It's not my fault, I tell you. Very weird stuff happens. Very odd stuff. YouTube is playing tricks on me. Total nonsense. Delete the YouTube channel. Yeah, maybe I should delete my YouTube channel, start it again. I tell you, this YouTube, honestly, it's the program bug. There are like a bunch of bugs here. Lots of weird stuff's happening. Okay, now only one stream is there. Only one stream is there. And I think it's going very well. That's what I think. I think it's going brilliantly. Ooh, it's excellent. Yeah, guys. Okay, fantastic. We're ready. Let's look at some chess. Let's look at some. Not a long stream. Just wanted to show you. Wanted to show you some chess. Let me check in the OBS if it looks good. Just wanted to show some chess. Nothing big. Nothing small. Why I wanted to show you chess, I will explain. I shall explain. I was annotating the game for the New in Chess magazine, and as I did that, I had discovered it was very interesting to me. And I don't know if it's interesting to you as well, but my friend Surya, for example, he does a bunch of deep analysis, and it's okay. So maybe some of you will find it interesting. Maybe Magnus Carlsen will find it interesting. Maybe Nakamura will find it interesting. Maybe some of the viewers. I'll try to explain what happened. It was a very interesting game between Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura. And it was played in the Blitz tiebreak of one of the final matches, not the last one, but the one before. And Hikaru had to win with black. So this is the f6 pawn. This Hikaru is playing with the black pieces. He can take on e5. And he did a very good thing. He kept the tension. He played the King's Indian, kept the tension. Magnus cracked. Gave Hikaru chances. The Hikaru was completely winning at some point. There was time trouble. It was on and off. And then Magnus sort of allowed this rook endgame. It was a very bad rook endgame, but there are some chances for him. So if Hikaru would play f takes e5, he would be winning. But of course, it's a pity to get these pawns separate. You want them all together. And that's why Hikaru gave a check here. And then took on e5 with the rook. And he has these 3 pawns nicely connected. This was his idea. But actually, as a matter of fact, rook e1 was a draw, and fe5 wins. Because you have this rook c3 check. And it's enough to have these 2 connected pawns, just this. And if white goes here, then he loses a lot of time. I give a check, and I come with my king, and here something like this, and I come with my king and I win. So that's a small issue here. Fe5 would win, but he gave a check, and now this is a very interesting endgame I wanna talk to you about. And they played it very inaccurately. I'll pull up the game. They played it highly inaccurately. Let me pull it up here. I just need to have everything open. Also the game, the chat and everything. Very interesting endgame. I will just let me get the chat here. Yes, excellent. Okay. So first of all, it's a check. Now, where should the king go? I will be honest with you guys. The king should not go this side. It has to stay close to this last remaining pawn. Yeah? But the question is whether to go here, attack the rook, or go here. And you think it's the same because anyway, rook takes on e5, and then you take on a7, and what's the big deal, right? Remarkably, this move king f3, which looks more normal than king f2, is not the right move. It's not the right move. Okay, I don't need to turn up the volume. I just bring the mic here. Okay, is it good? Who won the game? Yasianan was watching it. A very tense game indeed, because a lot was at stake. It was a very crucial match. It was a very crucial match, and I think everything is good, right? The mic and so on. Guys, if it's late for you, if you are, for example, if you are in an Indian time zone and it's late for you, you can watch it. You can watch it later. But it's also worth sacrificing your sleep in this endgame. It's really worth it. Now look, the difference is remarkable. The move he made in the game, king f3, is losing. The win is the following: rook e5, rook a7, rook a5. Rook goes back the pawn. It's a typical technique. You have to keep watching this pawn. Now the rook can never come out. It will be captured. And even if white goes here, king g5, a7, this is a typical idea. The rook wants to give a discovered check and promote the pawn, but there is no check because the king is hiding behind these pawns. The king is chilling here. And this is this configuration determines that white is only trying to make a draw. He cannot win because he cannot give a discovered check. However, you can argue if black advances the king forward after, for example, check here and advancing it forward, white can then play rook f8, hit that pawn, prepare a8, and if I take this pawn, then take one of black's pawns. And 2 pawns against 1 pawn in such a configuration is a draw. Yeah, guys, like the stream. Like the stream. Audio lag, I think it's to do with the... it's to do... Must do with the mic. Must do with the mic. Or with OBS. Let me see the quality of the stream. Connection is excellent. It must to do with the... maybe the headphones. Wait, is it okay now? Is it okay? I can try to connect my... no lag, yeah? I can try to connect the mic directly. Maybe that helps. I can try that. Yeah, you can... Okay, wait. I'll try that. Yes, I'll try. Wait, I'll try. Let me just... Oh, wait. Wait. Shouldn't break anything. Nothing is broken? Okay, guys, wait. Let me see. Exciting, guys. Oh, okay, let me try to switch the mic around. Better now? Is it better? Can you refresh and see if it's better? Teeny tiny sync issues. Okay. You know, we're perfectionist here. We can, is it good now? Okay. We can try also to, I can try to change the, wait a second. Wait a second. I can do an offset, by the way, at some point. I can do an offset. Wait, this logic capture, right? I can do an offset eventually. Okay, much better. No issues. Still lag. Nobody knows, huh? Nobody knows. Guys, if you cannot even determine if it's lagging or not, maybe it's not lagging. It probably does, huh? It probably does. No, it's the IQ. 290 IQ is the perfectionism. Audio is 2 seconds ahead. Wait. Let me see. Properties, default microphone. Is working now? Is better now? No, but tell me, is it good now or not? Sienna, is it good now or not? Dear moderators. Is it good? I can't determine because it's lagging. Yeah, out of sync. Yeah, is the sync back or not? Yeah, no, it's too complex, guys. It's too complex, even for you, the masters of determining if it's lagging or not. There's still a tad bit of off sync, but all good. Yeah, I will. I'll get a new mic at some point. I'll get a new laptop. Honestly, I'll get everything new. I'll throw all this shit out, and I will get everything new. I might even delete my YouTube channel because it's all full of issues. I'll get a new YouTube channel, brand new, clean, no issues. A slightly off sync issue is still there. Yeah? No, you want to kill me with this? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this perfect. Advanced audio properties. I can do the offset, but I don't know how. I mean, I can see. I don't know how many milliseconds to offset, and it's not a nice way to fix it. Audio. Let me see. It's a bit weird also. It's a bit weird, I'll be honest. Because there's also some kind of logic capture that wants to capture my... which is weird. But okay, I'll hide it. Anyway, guys. Doesn't matter, guys. Nothing to do about it. It is what it is. The IQ test was fake. Take the IQ test that Hikaru took on stream. It was an IQ Norway test. Yeah, now Norway test immediately means it's great, yeah? Ajay, it means that, okay, Norway test. Definitely now we trust it because it's made in Norway. Come on. It doesn't matter in which country the IQ test is made. Let's not be here. Let's talk about the game. Yeah, but the mood is ruined already. The mood is completely ruined. No, I'm kidding. I'll talk about the game, guys. Guys, okay, I'll talk about the game, whatever. I'll fix this stuff later. I'll tell you, I buy new everything. I will, everything will be new. I'll get everything new. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Game is fascinating. Let's look at the game. They made lots of mistakes, but it's because they didn't understand the point. The guy gave rook a3 check here. This is wrong. Now see, the point is, if white gets the king down, this is a draw. Let me explain you why. So rook a2 check is also king g1 is a draw. Let me explain you why. If I play king f4, in fact, a better explanation. If I play f5, let's say I wait, I don't know here, king f4, I play rook g8. Now it's important because you see king is still hiding behind this pawns. I don't have a discover check. And he will keep advancing like g5 and king g3 and all that. So at some point I have to act. So now I go after this weak pawn. I go rook g8. Now because when the king was on g5, it was protecting it. Now it's not. So you take. Now stream is very good. Thank you, but it's too late. It's already, no, the mood is already ruined. Mood is ruined. Yeah, I look great, I know, but it's nothing to do with the stream. The stream is, I look absolutely great. I have a beautiful hoodie. I cannot see myself here. I have like 2 screens, but still I didn't have space for my own face. But hide your face, then no issue with audio. It's very clever. I can talk like this, and then you cannot say that there is any lag at all. Anyway, this position is a very important position. It is a draw. Here, I think I can just play here, 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 here. And there is even a thing that I'll show you. It's quite remarkable. There's even a thing that even this is a draw. You allow king g3, and then you allow him to take, and now this would be a win if the king was here, but you just cut him off and he cannot improve. For example, it's probably nicer to go here. If he goes f3, now you start attacking it, and the king cannot hide behind this pawn. So now I will keep you checking you endlessly until you go too far, and once you go basically once you go too far, I'll pick up this pawn and it will be draw, or this pawn. So I only start checking once the pawn is on f3. I cannot allow you to come out, because then your king will come here, and this is a winning position with the king cut off and this king hiding behind this pawn. This is a draw. This is a draw. But what is also very important, so this defensive technique is a draw. What is very important is that black has this attempt to play king f5. He wants to play g5, protect the h4 pawn, and then it's at the opportune moment go in. Here we play rook h8. For those, Samay Raina, I see, thank you for those who joined. Okay guys, welcome. This is a stream of a grandmaster who is, D is back from California, thanks D. It is a stream of a grandmaster who has the IQ of 290. I mean, we know Samay is also highly gifted. He has IQ of 220, I believe, and my IQ is 290. You cannot watch it because I did it off stream. I was watching Sagar streaming it, and I got inspired. I thought, okay, what the hell? I'm gonna do it myself, and I did it very fast and very well. Okay, so guys, welcome to the stream. We're looking at chess here. Fascinating stuff. You can watch it all back later. Now we are in the middle of this position. Now here, look, takes. This is also a theoretical draw. You have this one pawn against these two. It's okay. Your rook will come out. I had this position against Jan Nepomniachtchi. It's just a draw. There's no way to improve. You can also cut off the king or whatever. This doesn't matter. I'll just stand here. You cannot, like, even if you push these pawns, it's all nothing. It doesn't give you anything. It is a draw. So this position is a draw. How does black win is the question. Now black wins by not allowing the king to go down. He has to play here rook a2, and this position is a so-called mutual Zugzwang. Mutual Zugzwang means, somebody new says here, audio lag. Oh, you don't know what you are talking about, my friend. You don't know what you're talking about. You're touching my weak spot. We already discussed audio lag. Now look, this is a mutual Zugzwang. Mutual Zugzwang means that whoever side is to move is going to have to make a concession and make a bad move. So if white is to move, he will lose. If black is to move, it will be a draw. Let me explain you why. This is called a Zugzwang. It means there is no good move. If rook moves, I'll take this pawn. This is over. Immediately finished. 3 against 2. 3 against 1 is 2 extra pawns. So what does white have? White has two options with the king, either here or here. Now this is bad because I cut off the king. King cannot be passive. King has to be passive. The question is, why is this not okay? Because if you give check, I come back. You cannot take it because the rook moves out and I queen. But here comes the win. I play here king f5 and I want to go this g5, and now if the king is here and not here, if you play rook h8, takes and takes, with king here is a draw, and in general it is a draw if the king is somewhere passive here. But here there is a concrete issue. I go g5. If you move the rook, I go rook a3 check, I pick up the pawn. So the king is too far from it. If it was here, it would come back, but now it's too far from it. So the rook has to go here. Now you think, well, it's all fine. No, check. I will go here. It's protected. I will come back with the king here, and my rook will come back in the game. All fine. No, it's not fine. I have rook a4, threatening rook h4. Same also after rook h8. Also rook a4. Threatening rook h4. King is too far from the pawn. Sound travels faster than light in this particular stream. Just a small paradox we should enjoy and not be upset about. Yeah, guys, I told you, I'm going to fix everything. I'm going to buy a new comp, a new mic. I even consider starting a new YouTube channel without any boomer issues. A new non-boomer channel. Should be the same, but without issues. Okay, fine, guys. Listen, you drive me nuts. I will do an offset. Cool. How much to do an offset? I can do an offset. Look, I can do an offset here. Let me see. Properties. No, advanced audio properties, I guess. Yeah, offset. Okay. So, how much offset? Plus, minus milliseconds. But milliseconds is what? Is one 1,000 or not? Milliseconds is 1,000, no? So half second is 500 milliseconds, right? Plus or minus? No way for white to win. No, we talk about it. We'll talk about it. Is it 500 plus or minus? Same channel? Like the stream if you want more IQ tests. Yeah, I'm not going to promise anything, but I did already many IQ tests. They all say between 130 and 140. 1 full second? Okay, 1,000 milliseconds. Plus or minus? Plus or minus? I think 1,000 milliseconds is a second, right? I think we can do that. 1,000 millimeters is a meter and so on. Plus 1,000. Okay, let me try. Okay, guys. How is it now? Tell me. How is it now? No, I adjust. Is it good now, guys? Let's see what you say. Super chat missed? Not possible. No way for white to win by Utkarsh. I saw it. We'll talk about the position. Plus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, plus. Guys, come on, make up your mind. Is it good now? Is it good? Plus 500? Plus 500? Perfect, beautiful. Perfect, okay. Good. Plus 800. Worse, good, perfect, too much, better, good, perfect, nice, plus 5, perfect, no, perfect, yeah, fixed, beautiful, much better, good, all good, it's cool, perfect, good, perfect, change to plus 500. Perfect, worse, no lag now, perfect, good, perfect, not fixed but fixed. It was better before, good, all good. Jesus, guys, you're driving me nuts, guys. Okay, mods, please activate yourself. Is it good now? Let me try 500. Okay, let me try 500. Or not. Reduce to plus 500. It's worse. For you, it's worse. It was better before. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let me try. Yeah. Don't care. Worse, no good, perfect. Jesus. Okay, wait. Okay, minus? Millisecond. Okay, close. Is good now? Have you tried wrapping? Yeah. I tried wrapping. I like it when I see you do it better than I ever seen it before. No, I cannot do this anymore. Wait, how is it? Better than I ever seen it done before. Okay, it's perfect. Guys, tell me if it's perfect. Okay, good now. Chill. Now look, this endgame is fascinating. So this is fascinating position because it is sort of a draw pawn structure wise, but white is not in time to stop rook h4. If he moves the rook, I go rook h4 or even rook e3 check, and I win this pawn. And if you come closer, I go rook h4 and you are forced to trade and pawn endgame is lost. Pawn endgame is lost with this extra pawn. Way worse now. Okay. I know what I should do. Okay, I do plus 500 million. Plus 500 should be good. Okay, plus 500. It's good now? Guys, chill out. I think it's plus 500 is the ideal. Chill out, guys. Chill out. I did minus 500. Yeah, you meant reduce 500 from what we had, yeah? It's good now? Wear face mask. Oh yeah, that's true. No, I'm gonna wear a mask, guys. I'm done with this stuff. I'm gonna wear a mask from now. Perfect OP. Perfect OP. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Everybody says perfect. Everybody says perfect. I'm your fan. Thanks. Wait, your name. Thank you. Harshawardhan. Thank you. Extremely perfect. Yeah, wear a face mask. No need for a face mask anymore. We solved the corona situation. We don't need to wear a face mask anymore. You just have to off-sync minus 500 and it's very good. That's how you solve the whole mask issues. No need to wear masks. Just do minus 500 and that's all good. Okay, guys. All good. Perfect. So now wait, guys, focus on the chess now, okay? Guys, focus on the chess. You are like kids. Seriously, stop. Focus on the chess. Maybe you are kids. If you are kids, it's okay. If you are not a child, please focus on the chess. If you are a child, also focus on the chess. Okay, so I'm expecting viewership to go 3 times now. Threefold. You realize that this is a mutual Zugzwang. Did you understand that king on f3 is now if black is to move, it's a draw because king f5. Now look, if let's say it would be black to move, let's say here, 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 this would be draw because this, and if g5, I just move rook, check and king g2. You understand? This is draw. But if in this position it is white to move, I mean, what else can I learn chess from you? I mean, apart from your streams, I really like the way you teach. I did the French course. I told you, I told everyone already, I did the chess course and I did the video on Anish is preparing his subs for a future sub battle with other streamers. Pay attention, lovely people. Yeah, it's good. Okay, guys, this is really hardcore stuff. This honestly, there is no way all of you can understand it. I mean, let's not be like, although you can, no, you can, you can. But yeah, it's hard. Like if you cannot understand it fully, but you just have to. Even I don't understand it sometimes fully, but you have to make assumptions. Like for example, when I told you that when I win the pawn and it's 2 against 1, just believe me that it's a draw. It's in itself has its own justification. It's like, you know, in physics there is a theorem, but then okay, you have to believe that a certain axiom, yeah, that this is how it is. And here too, you have to base your knowledge on certain things, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So this position with white to move was simply lost, and Hikaru could reach it. He could play rook a2. And now after king e3, he can play king f5. He wants to go g5. And after this idea, rook h8, takes. Very strong move. g5. If rook moves, he picks up this pawn because the king is too far. And if rook goes here, trying to stay in touch with the pawn, I go here in between, and there is no way for white to save the pawn or avoid the rook trade. Very, very strong and impressive. Yeah. Now, this is not what happened. Hikaru and Magnus, they had little time, so they were just making moves without senseless moves, because of course they couldn't figure out what's going on. So Hikaru gave a check. Now Magnus didn't understand also what's... sorry, the king was on h6 at this point. Oh, Hikaru actually here gave a check after rook a8. Now Hikaru here gave a check. He didn't know what's going on. Magnus didn't know that he can just drop the king back. He was completely confused. Also by himself. So he went king to g4. Now Hikaru gave one more check, went here, went here, and now rook a2, we got the same position. It would be winning. But Hikaru didn't know what's going on. He just made the move rook a1. Now Magnus didn't know that he can play king g2. Again, after check, he can now go back here. It's okay. With black to move is a draw. With white to move, he would have to go here and lose. Remember why? With black to move is a draw. But you can also go just back here. As I explained you, if you go here, I win this pawn. And if you go here, after f5, as I already explained, king somewhere, king here, I go here, here, here. And this surprising position with the king in the corner is a draw. Also because if you push this pawn, let's say I chill, you push it like even if you push sometimes this here, it can be a nice stalemate. Yeah, this is one of the defensive ideas. Yeah, this is a draw, difficult but a draw. So you can just go back, but he didn't know. So after rook a1, he confused, he went here. Now Hikaru had a very clean win. He can again play king f5 because the king is again misplaced. And again that thing, he wants to go g5. That would really connect all these pawns. That would be huge for him. I'll show you, by the way, how this wins. Here, 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 check, king here, I go here. Now I have to allow this. There's no other way. Like I cannot advance the king without letting you take this pawn. But like here, I go here, here, intermezzo, check first, push the king back, then take. And if you take, I go here, I got the square, and I attack this pawn. And if you defend this pawn here, I protect. If you defend it here, attack it here, I protect. So I just win 2 pawns, and 2 pawns against nothing is winning. So that's why this g5 was huge to get. And if not that, and if he goes rook h8, then as we already seen, again takes, and g5. So he had this opportunity right here. Right here he could win with king f5. But of course, they were both confused. They didn't understand what's going on. So he made another mistake. He went rook a3 check. And now he went forward. He was desperate. He thought going back is bad, but this is losing because of f5. f5. Chat base India in the chat. Oh, good to see. Good to see. Good to see, guys. Oh, great work on your teaching such complex endgames after an intense French stream today shows your stamina and love for chess. No, Sagar, I explain you honestly. I was annotating this game for the New in Chess magazine. And I was thinking, let me take an easy game. I mean, not an easy game. The reason I selected it because Hikaru won, made a comeback victory. A very important game. And I was asked to do a game by Hikaru because I was told Magnus will have his game done by someone else. And I need to represent Hikaru here. So I will do his game. So I picked this game. He won on demand. And as I analyzed it, I discovered the rook endgame so complex. And they made mistake on every move. Literally every move. Because it is so complex. And here f5 would win. But they were both confused. So he went here. Now he could go forward actually. But we'll come back to that. He didn't go forward here. He went backwards. Hikaru also doesn't know what happens. He goes here, here. And now Hikaru cuts him off. Finally, he cuts him off. He doesn't let the king to come back to here. Because this is where the king, in this zone, the king is good. It's near enough this pawn. And now the king is out. So Magnus has to go desperately. He goes king to d5. He tries to join, remove the rook and force your sacrifice. And here Hikaru had to go f5. Now how this wins, I also looked. Yeah, it's a blitz game in which Hikaru was in a must-win situation, so I don't blame the players for making mistakes. It's just very hard. I mean, they were probably trying to make moves like cloak sticking down, like 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then they're like, okay, let me go rook a1, and then it's again 10 seconds increments, and they're like, okay, good, and then again cloak down like 10, and then he's like, okay, let's give, I don't know, rook a3 check. They just make moves, they're not understanding what's going on. Obviously, very hard. I only understood when I looked with the engine, and still I need to see my notes. King b6. Now very, very important. So white wants to go with the rook out and queen. Important to give it first a check. First a check, intermezzo. It's called intermediate move. Before you do something like this, you give a check first. Little intermezzo. And after that, here, then you take. Here and then here. And this crucial tempo, very important because you cannot take, I go here. And then I pick this up. And if you go a8, then somehow, I don't even really know how, but the computer said it wins. I don't know which pawn to push first, this one, or probably this one just first, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's how it wins. Although it's still not obvious that it's winning, but of course black is clearly the one pushing, and it's actually winning, according to the computer. But Hikaru didn't do that. He didn't do that. Instead, he went here with the king to f4 before pushing this pawn. And here Magnus completely collapsed. He completely collapsed. Here, guys, I think you would have found it here. I think you would have found it. You would have found it. The thing is, you have to attack one of these pawns. You cannot choose any. Which pawn do you attack? You can attack here, here, or here. And you sacrifice this pawn for one of these. You have to do it. Now, which one do you do? Which one do you do? Magnus went for the h-pawn. Now look, the problem is, I'll be honest with you, the problem is this king is way too far. If you 2 against 1 pawn is usually a draw, But if the king is like here within the, you know, close somewhere, close to where the action happens, the king is way too far. It's cut off on the e line. It's just super. It's cut off also on the 4th rank. It's super far. You have no chance. If you play 2 against 1, you have no chance, except if there's a miracle, and the miracle was rook f8. Takes here, and now there's a miracle. If you go forward, I take, and I cut you off, and the h pawn is the bad pawn. The h pawn is the one that is, like, if you are cut off like that with the king, this position, it would be lost if this would not be an h pawn. The king would be able to go, I cannot make an arrow, like to, you know, like to here. I'm trying to go out of the board. But I cannot because of this, the fact that it's an awkward h pawn. The king only has this file and it is cut off like this. And for example, if I play here, if you try to do this, I can play here and you will never make it. So this was a draw. And if you play here, now I go here, I protect this pawn, and the king is really far, but it will just come back here or here. Let's say you cut off. Okay, I'll come back here. And how do you make progress? And if you try to, I don't know, reroute the rook somewhere, my king will just come back. It's all good. Even pawn endgame sometimes draw in these positions. Even if I trade the rooks, it's maybe because, you know, this is 1 against 2. So he had this unique opportunity to play rook f8, but he probably thought it's just lost, so he went here. But this is of course lost. In many ways, he can play here, he can also go here. Now it's very, very cool that this, he wanted to bring the king back, but he cannot because of rook a4. And he made a move, and then he got cut off also on the d file. I mean, king is like cut off, and there's these pawns, and it was very easy. King is cut off, it's very easy. I'll show you how the game ended. So he checked, king c5, g5, h4. No, sorry, he didn't even go h4. He went, yeah, h4. I can even go g4 if I want, but he went rook h6. Now king e5, h4, takes. Now he gave a check here, and here he should have played more instructively with rook c1, taking this back rank away. This was very nice, taking this back rank away. The thing is, he went rook c2, which is completely winning, but after rook h1, f5, white has this defense of like check, then one more check, then one more check, then one more check, and now he has rook f2, it wins, but it allows the king to come back. So, but he wins here anyway, but it allows the king to come back. A little bit more instructive, and in some cases relevant, is to get that first rank. Now the guy only has a second rank, and now after here, there is so-called not enough checking distance, because I play king f3, and there is no rook f1 check. So the rook has to go, and once the pawn is here, it's already over. The checking distance is gone. Tremendous endgame, extremely instructive. It is very instructive, but it is just incredibly hard to understand. And the reason is the assumption, the basic assumption that you have to make, and something you have to know, is that king f2 was the right move, and that is because in that same position, what you have to sort of realize, okay, let's play here, yeah, is that this position is a draw. You have to know, or at least, how to say, you have to think and realize this is your best chance. You have to go for this. And if you think this is lost, then you will not play like this. Then you will go with the king active. Then you will do these weird things that Carlsen did, trying to get the king somewhere up, desperate things. But if you know that this is a draw, or if you think that this could be a draw, you do this. And I must be honest, this position, I would not bet that, like, without preparing it, without knowing it, like that I would hold it in a 10-second game. It is very hard to hold it. Black can try tricks, definitely can try tricks. I mean, definitely, even without these pawns, he can try tricks. But also with, I mean, it is just, okay, there is some kind of stalemate, as I showed you ideas, but it's very, very tricky. But it was the best chance, and it actually is a draw. Like, even the engine says that it's advantage for black. This sort of endings can only be played well in classical chess control, if any. Yeah, yes, exactly. If any, yeah. So very important here. This is very important. So that basically that, you know, your king is like cut off completely, but there is a stalemate ideas, and this is just a draw. And as I mentioned, some of these positions, let's say for argument's sake, this is also a draw, remarkably, if the rook is on g file, because only after f3 do you let the king come out, because he cannot hide behind the pawn. That's all what I wanted to say. Okay, so this had to take just 5 minutes, but thanks to sound issues and me repeating myself around 10 times, it took 40 minutes. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Would you hold it in a classical game? Very hard. Look, I'll be honest. You know why it's hard to hold? It's hard to know that this is a draw. It's super hard to know. Super hard to know that this is winning, by the way. It's super hard to know that these positions where the king goes up, let me find them here for you. And by up, I mean here. Okay, let me just make it actually. That these positions, it is super hard to understand that these are completely hopeless. Like the ones where, remember, it was something like this, yeah? It was something like this. Where you basically get 3 pawns against the rook. And it was really hard to... So, it's very hard to make the right decision where from the start you see 2 options. Both of them look depressing. In both cases you are half lost, maybe not. And you don't know which of the evils you should follow. So, and you cannot calculate it to the end, both of these, unless you know. Like this one you cannot know because it's random. But the one with the king passive here, you could know if you are very lucky and you've seen it come across. But again, this can only be solved by a top player with lots of time on the clock. Then only he can solve it. Remarkable game. Starting from here, actually, every move was a mistake. Literally every move. This was winning. This is a draw. Rook e1 check is a draw. Now this is a draw. He played this is lost. Also here, every move was a mistake. Like here, as I said. Here he gave somewhere a check or rook a1. Instead, rook a2 is winning. Very, very hard endgame. Very hard endgame, guys. Now let me check. I wanted to see how Naroditsky played against Carlsen. How did that finish? Magnus Carlsen. Okay. Congratulations. Let me see the score. What is the score? Didn't see the score, but very impressive. Now Magnus Carlsen. It would have been also interesting to see how he would play against Firuza. They played the bullet tournament, guys. They played the bullet. How he would do against Firuza, but Firuza stumbled against Naroditsky. Naroditsky also a very strong bullet player. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to show, really. All I wanted to show. That's all I wanted to show. Let me see if I can show you something else from this game. One thing from this game, from the opening of this game. Okay, just one thing. Just one thing from this game. Wait. Let me just show you one more thing from the opening of this game, and then we're good. And then our work is done here. So I will show you this very same game, but the opening. So I will put here MC Tour finals. White was Magnus Carlsen. Black was Hikaru Nakamura. Very instructive moment from the opening. So it went d4, knight f6. They got King's Indian. King's Indian is a famous opening for playing for a win because you keep all the pieces on the board. And after this, bishop e2. Now e5 is the main move. Allows take and then trade of the queen. So Hikaru, of course, plays knight d7, the most aggressive way of playing it. And then it went castle, e5, bishop e3. Hikaru played knight g4, it's typical way of chasing, chasing the bishop. Bishop g5, f6, bishop h4. And here Hikaru did a very dubious thing. He went for the move h5. And it makes a lot of sense to take space and push, but usually you first provoke this d5 push to close the center. And how it could have backfired, I will show you now. h3, knight h6. Here Magnus played the timid move bishop g3 and it was unclear. Instead, he had a very strong idea, c5, very powerful. If you take, I take. If you take, you win this pawn. But I will crush here with a 4 f5 and have excellent compensation. So the best is to go g5, bishop g3 and g4. And now very strong move, knight h4, and you can take, and win a full pawn, but your kingside pawn structure is weakened. This bishop is very bad, the king is very bad, and my pawn structure is much better. My bishop is protecting the king, my king is much better than yours. And now knight f5, very strong. Locking this bishop, going after this pawn. If black takes, this pawn is falling. There is a check sometimes if need be. Very, very instructive. I think if takes, takes. Queen d5 is bishop e6, but there is move b4 very strong. And if knight e6, then queen d5. So so this bishop is falling. Magnus 6.5, Daniel 3.5. Yeah, no, very impressive. Okay, this is the Magnus Carlsen Hikaru Nakamura game. We saw the end game, we saw the opening. What more do we want? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Very instructive. Again, here, very instructive. This softening of the pawn structure only good if the stuff is closed, if the center is closed, because now you have this move c5, and once the center goes open, the weakness of the king is going to tell, and that's why, for example, instead of h5, it was safer to drop the knight right away. And you can argue this bishop is slightly misplaced. Normally it should be placed on e3, and here it is like slightly misplaced. You know, it's like there is a river here on the side, and in between the e and the f file there is a river, and your bishop is placed on the wrong side of the river. So you can argue this was unclear. Guys, maybe I'll play a game or something, or maybe not. Let me see. Maybe I'll play a game, and then we'll finish. Maybe I'll play a game. But maybe not. Let me see if I get some game. No, maybe I'll do, you know what I'll do? It's an instructive session, so let's do the puzzles. I'm not sure I have. Okay, guys, sorry. Hilarious. Hilarious. Hilarious, guys. Hilarious. Is it back? No, guys. Okay, we'll do all from the start. You know what happened? You know what happened? You want to know what happened or not? Is there lag, by the way? Is there, by the way, a sync or not? Is there a sync? Maybe it's not muted, just out of sync by 5 minutes. Okay, guys, sound is back. Is it off sync or not? Shall I synchronize this too? Is the sync good? Tell me. Sync, yeah? Okay, I'll do the sync. I will do the thing. Naughty Mike, yeah. Now it's good, no, guys? Now the sink is good. Check sink. Yeah, go to kitchen and check sink. Minus 500 or plus 500? It was plus 500, no? Good God, guys. What a disaster, this mic. What a disaster. Offset, yeah, I know. It's good now? It's good? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay, guys. How is the sink? Okay, no, look, guys. Epic stuff. Okay, let's do puzzles for 10 minutes. Puzzles. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do from the start. So what happened is I gave a lecture here about capturing everything that they give to you, and you guys didn't want to listen. Here you give checkmate. This board is so big, by the way. I have now desktop. Is the yes, tell me, is the thing good? Perfect. Yeah, no, guys, disaster. This mic is a disaster. Total disaster. Grab 3 pieces, guys. Grab 3 pieces, and this gives me an opportunity to forget that I didn't give checkmate in one. It gives me an opportunity to start from scratch. Start my life from the beginning. Erase all the mistakes from the past. This is complicated. Really? Wow. So complicated so early. Queen d4 maybe. Wow. Whoa. Is everything good? Let's see what Manu wrote. Not in sync? Not in sync? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Not in sync. How do we change the sync? How much to do an offset? Plus or minus? Okay, let me do 800. Is it good now? Sync is syncing? It's not perfect. It's just everything's bad again, they say. Everything's bad again. Here we go again. Okay. Cam on off. How is the voice now? Is the voice now in sync? Is my voice now in sync? Guys, how's it going? It's hilarious. Oh, this is so good. This is so good, guys. This is such a great stream. Perfect now. Perfect. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, good. Perfect. Good now. Okay, perfect. But we're already done with the stream, no? We are almost done with the stream. Yeah, honestly, it was a very, it was a horrible stream. I mean, it was supposed to be a great stream, but my tech issues ruined everything. My tech issues ruined everything. I want to restart this. I don't want that red thing there. I find it disgusting. I want a new survival. I don't want to have any red there. Okay, now it's good. Okay. Capture pieces, guys. Capture 3 pieces. Double attack the 3 pieces. Guys, all good, no? Perfect, yeah. Checkmate in 1. Fork town population 1. Mate town population 1. Mate town population 2. The rule of the square. I know the rule of the square. I studied it as a child. If you are a talented grandmaster, you don't need to study it. But if you are a talentless grandmaster like myself, you have to study the rule of the square. See, some people, they have enough talent. They don't even need the rule of the square. They can figure it out on their own. But if you are an untalented, hardworking player like myself, then rule of the square is necessary. It's strictly necessary. Drop the mic too many. Not in sync? Not in sync? I dropped the mic too many times? No, but but is it in sync or not? No, mic is messed up. Mic is messed up. Okay, wait, let me just Okay, wait. Oh, this mic is so bad. Wait. Too many times, guys. I indeed dropped the mic too many times. Guys, is it okay now? No? Okay, wait. Wait a second, guys. Okay. No, it's cool. You know what's the problem? There is audio bitrate is messed up. Let me see the settings. YouTube told me audio bitrate is messed up. I'll do 0. I will do 0. And I will just change the settings. Audio. Where is the audio bitrate? Where is the audio bitrate? We can't hear you, Anish. Okay. No, you can't. You can? Can you? Can you hear me or not? This is the worst best stream ever. 290 IQ. No, guys, listen. It's messed up, guys. It's messed up. I don't know what to do. I tell you, I'll buy new mic. I'll buy new. You know, there's this famous joke. There's a joke. It's a Russian joke. A guy, is this guy who's like a. He was a son, for rich parents. There are many such jokes, but basically one of the jokes, the very rich guy, he goes to the Mercedes shop. And he says, can I buy this car? And the shop owner says, but you just bought one, a week ago. And then he says, and I'm gonna screw this up because I don't know the English word. Wait. Oh yeah. I think I know the word. Wait. Yeah. And then he says, yes, I bought my car a week ago, but now since I smoke in the car, the ashtray is full. And this is also why I'm going to buy a new mic and a new comp. And I might as well get a new YouTube channel. Unless you guys subscribe, because I don't like the amount of subscribers I have. It's way under what Vidit has. It's really disturbing and uncool. It's uncool. I'm thinking to start a new channel in which I will try to have more subscribers than this. This is not serious. I don't even have 50,000 subscribers and he has way more. So this is not serious. So not cool. The punchline is delayed. Yeah. So Hey guys, you know what? Yeah, subscribe and like guys. After all we've been through, guys, please like the stream. Please like the stream, guys. After all we've been through, the amount of pain this stream brought me, the amount of chess knowledge that you received here today. After all we've been through, guys, please like the damn stream. Let's do 2,000 likes for the stream. Let's do this, please. I love your style and humor, but Sobiko is my true. Nikhil, thank you. My wife is much better streamer. And before my wife streams again next time, I'll get her a perfect mic and a perfect laptop. Because this stuff is just unbearable, guys. Unbearable. I think honestly what happened, I think this mic, I was careless with it, at first. It was a huge mic. I thought, it's a big mic. It can handle anything. So I was just, taking it in my bag and then dropping it and then not really, you know how it is. Sometimes you just assume something is very robust and you not treat it right. Guys, keep liking the stream, guys, please. You think it's very robust and at some point you discover it's fragile and then it's too late. And now I'm so careful with the mic, but it's already too late. I've ruined everything. I've changed the cable, but I think it's not in the cable. I think it's just collapsing. In general, this mic, as I already told on Sagar stream, this Yeti so-called, is actually naughty. It's not Yeti at all, and it's not a good mic. Let that sink in, please. Not a good one. Let's go 50k subscribers. Yeah, let's do that. Please, let's do that. As if anybody cares. 50k these days is nothing. We did have 50k 2 months ago. This is just not serious. This is not serious at all. And everybody and their dog has 50k these days, subscribers. I'm bringing you such incredible content, guys. Please. Such incredible content. So much wisdom here. Sometimes you even get to hear it. So, please. Wait, why is my OBS delayed? Why is my OBS delayed? My OBS should not be delayed. It makes no sense. What's going on with my stream? Why is it actually delayed? My sound is fine. I think my picture is off. Yeah, the sync, yeah? I think it's the thing, it's some OBS issue. I don't know. Support the channel for new mic? No, okay, come on. No, we should get a new mic. From, I don't know yet how, but we have many issues. Many projects that require mic. So I think we should get a new mic. Guys, I don't need much support of the stream, but I do like it and do subscribe and also super chat, please. Otherwise, no need for support. So just the subscribers, likes, and the money. That's all. For the rest, no need. I don't need your support. Just the essentials. Only the essentials. Only the essentials. Please. Okay, we have 1400 likes. That's not serious. But yeah. YouTube is having issues. I don't know if it's YouTube, guys. It could be YouTube. It could be my OBS. I started streaming on my new desktop. Desktop is good, but maybe there are some settings that are wrong. I need to speak to someone. I will actually set up right now before I forget. I'll say I have few issues. I'd like to talk to you. I have my friends at chess.com. I'll say I have few issues with my streaming. Can I please get a date to fix it up? Horrible stuff, guys. My support. Udav, thank you. Thanks, Udav, for your support. It's appreciated. It's very appreciated. Let me continue solving a little bit while we're at it. Why not, in fact? Why not, in fact? Nobody was ever hurt by solving some puzzles. Let's give some checkmates. No, I think here Mr. Udav, he understood the message, and he decided to super chat some money, which is great. I did not need his support, but I do appreciate the cash. It's very nice. I don't really need it, but it's still nice. It's always nice to have more. The more the better. There can never be too much. We check. There can never be too much, guys. But don't like go out of your way, you understand? If you seriously, it's just it's all good fun. It's good fun. So if you want to support this channel, do so. But if you have more important things to support, do that instead. This is just good fun here, nothing more. Why is it so difficult? It's so early. Is it like if I do this, you can give a check and okay, I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit unclear. So if I give a check here, if he goes here, for example, how do I actually win it? Like really win it. Yeah, the audio stream current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream bitrate of 128. Yeah, how to do that? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Queen to queen g6. Yeah, I thought about it. But he can drop back, and then bishop h6 or what? Then he can give some. Ah, okay, like that. As time goes by, the delay becomes greater. Okay, guys, this is pissing me off. Honestly, this is pissing me off. 4 p.m. Pacific. (4 p.m. Pacific). 4 p.m. Pacific is what? Is 11 or what? 11 or 10? Let me see. 4 p.m. Pacific to CEST. Oh no, that's way too late. Okay, guys, seriously, I'm completely pissed off. Yeah, no, I'm completely pissed off, guys, honestly. Totally disturbed here by the by this audio thing. Completely disturbed here by the audio thing. And so and so I'll just stop. Highly annoyed. Highly annoyed. Highly annoyed. This audio lag, very disturbing. Very, very, very disturbing. Highly annoyed. Okay, Okay, I'm done here. Yeah, I'm done. I'm completely pissed off.
Why?
No, I have some audio issue again. I'm gonna buy new mic, a new everything. It's finished. I'm thinking to start a new YouTube channel.
Is it over?
No, it's not over. Oh, it is in a way. It's over. Everything is over in a way, but the stream is not yet over technically now. But I'm done with this. Pissing me off.
Oh my god.
Have you audio issues? Yeah, the delay between me and the chat is also enormous. No, it's messed up. It's finished. This whole thing is finished.
Internet is very bad, by the way.
Oh, thank God. That could be a reason. Why is internet bad?
Because I don't know. I was doing something and it took like 10 seconds to. It's super bad. Internet. Like
Yeah.
One website takes to load like I don't know 20-30 seconds.
Oh my God. At least our roof is not leaking. If you know what I mean. Because somebody's roof is leaking, guys, here between us, and it's not ours. It might be slightly related to our apartment, but it's not ours. So it all could be worse, guys. It all could be worse. No, it's okay. I'm pissed off. Okay, this is a difficult puzzle. I'm stopping, guys. I'm stopping.
Oh my god.
No, seriously, such
No,
issues.
Internet.
The mic, internet, everything is total collapse. Laptop, desktop, mic, everything. You need new everything. My support, somebody sent, Ajit sent, people sending here money, they trying to, it's not an issue of money, guys. Thank you nonetheless. Thanks, Ajit, for the support of the CHF10. But it's not the question of money here. It's a question of, I don't even know. Some things money can't buy. Yeah, I'm done.
You need my magic.
No, your magic, I'm not sure even your magic can help.
I think it will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think the problem is there are too many issues. Mic is bad. Internet is bad.
What do you mean? Mic is very good.
No, mic is not good. Mic is broken simply. No, mic is simply broken. This mic. There is also a lag, and nobody knows why is the lag. No, it's just finished. It's finished just. No, I'm just finished. And you know how it was supposed to be? It was supposed to be 10 minutes of me explaining the rook endgame. I had it all prepared. I was completely into rook endgame. I had annotated it for new chess. I was completely prepared with the rook endgame. Everything was great. And it was a very basic it was very instructive rook endgame. I knew completely which moments to show, how to make it all nice. And it was just supposed to be 10 minutes. And as soon as it started, all kinds of nonsense. First of all, audio was not there. But first of all, it started with I had 3 streams instead of 1.
That's because you decided to show rook end games. Who shows rook end games?
No, but look. No, that was fine. The rook end games is not a problem. In fact, the rook end game is the only thing that went right today. But okay, guys, thank you. Thank you. It's highly frustrating. Он светит, Даня, покажи всем. Okay, Danny will show you a toy and then it's finished. Даня, покажи всем игрушку свою.
Danny is daily.
Okay, so this... Даня, подожди, давай посмотрим, сейчас посмотрим. Давай, Даня, покажи.
Он светит.
There is delay with OBS. It never happened before.
Internet is better.
How can there be delay? No, but OBS is a software even without internet. How can there be OBS delay with OBS?
Completely crashing everything here. Let's go to sleep.
No, but OBS is like, how can you have delay with it? Like, you are delayed in life simply. Yeah, there's slight lag in audio. There's lag in everything, guys. How can there be OBS delay? It's like next time I'm gonna have OBS with my own webcam or what? Maybe I do actually. Wait, do I have a lag? No, with my webcam I don't have lag. No, I have lag with OBS. How can you have lag with OBS? It's ridiculous. Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, it's pathetic. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Angry stream.
Thank you. No, it was good. It was started very good. I was very happy, and I was being very friendly. I was being patient for a long time. I was being very friendly. I was saying, "Oh, is there a sync issue? Oh, okay, let me fix it." I was fixing it like half an hour, pretending it doesn't bother me at all, Then showing the game. Wait, Legend has the stream ended 10 minutes ago. Did it end? Yeah, now it's probably. I'm not even on the stream. Look at the audio. Look, it goes back and forth. I'm not even live here. YouTube problem. Oh yes.
Is
YouTube.
It YouTube?
No, of course not. What do you mean YouTube? Да, Дань.
Это все, это больше нельзя.
Все, спать пойдем.
Нет, если лампу закрой.
Да? Ah, I understand what he wants. Guys, epic stuff is coming. Epic show. Light show is coming. Ага, дай мне сюда. Там не видно. А, дверь закроем. Oh, wow, epic stuff, guys. This is going to be epic. Light show incoming, guys. Дай мне сюда. Light show incoming. Okay. Then давай, покажи.
Some fiesta.
Light show. Beautiful. I'm not live. Somebody says I'm not live. If somebody says no, you are live, it was a joke. Very funny. Даня, покажи. Включи. О, еще, давай, покажи. Wow. Epic. Is it epic or what? Даня, что это такое?
Курочка.
Курочка?
Он почему красный и желтый он светит?
Красный и синий. Какой желтый, Даня? My son called it red and yellow, but it's actually red and blue. I don't know what happened. Даня, это синий, это Даня. Okay, guys, it's all good. What time is it? Okay, it's almost 10:30. No, they say here. People say the stream ended.
No, they are making fun of
Yeah, I understand, but it's not funny. Okay, it's all good, guys. All good. I think it's we can finish on this note, no?
Of course.
Danny is a natural showman. They say. No, Danny is he knows how to entertain the crowd.
For sure.
Даня, давай скажи всем пока, Даня, иди сюда. Даня, вот bye-bye, and you switch off.
Bye.
Давай, bye-bye. Скажи, bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, guys, bye-bye. Okay, guys, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. Wait, and here. Wait, because you're never sure if it ends or not.